Okay, so now you have done the audio sampling of your studio and you either realize that hey, my audio is perfect, which is good for you because then again you can actually spend money on other stuff that you require for your studio. But you may also realize, like me, that you have serious problem with the audio in your studio and you have to fix it. There's no way out of it. You cannot edit bad audio out in post-production or once you have recorded it. Well, actually you can, but it's a complete waste of time. So now let's talk about bass traps and foam panels, the two commonly used things that you can buy that will help you to solve the echo problem and other audio or acoustic problems in your studio. So what are bass traps and foam panels? Well, essentially they both do one thing, or they both serve the same purpose, which is to absorb echo and clean up the reverb in your recording studio. But although they may look the same, but they're actually a bit different and they serve different functions. Now, the smaller your room is, the more padding you will need. As I explained before, in a small room, the audio, when you speak, your vocals or your audio just bounces off uncontrollably from all the walls, and since the space is small, the effect is so much worse or so much more noticeable than if you have a bigger area to create your studio. So bass traps are used to filter out or to remove the low frequencies or the bass frequencies. Now, it really depends on what you are building a home studio for. If you're trying to build a home studio to record music, for example, if you want to record bass, drums or whatever, then you will need a lot more bass traps in the setup of your studio because there's a lot of more bass frequencies when recording. There are also bass frequencies in your voice, but generally speaking, for bass traps, you would find it a lot in recording studios, music recording studios. If you're doing podcasts or videos like what I'm doing now, then you may not need bass traps, but you definitely need foam panels. Foam panels are for mid to high frequencies, and bass traps and foam panels can work together, or you can use just either one, but mostly it's used together. But if you are not into recording music or musical instruments, then you can skip bass traps and you can just focus on getting foam panels. So in this picture here, you can see bass traps as well as foam panels. And can you figure out which one is a bass trap and which one is a foam panel? The really thick one over here, that is a bass trap. It's made out of the same material as the foam panel, but it's triangular in shape, it's not flat, and so there's a lot more area there. It's much thicker and it's meant for corners, okay? So you put, because these corners are where bass frequencies typically end up in, okay? So bass traps are thicker, triangular, and they're supposed to be stacked all the way from the bottom to the top of your studio, and it will effectively remove or effectively filter out unwanted bass frequencies. Now the other one is acoustic foam panels. So acoustic foam panels are for mid-range frequencies and also higher frequencies. So you can get both of them, or if you're not sure what to start with, then my bet would be to get just acoustic foam panels. So now comes about how do you actually place these foam panels and acoustic panels.